Is this a visual novel?
Yes, Kate, who will you fuck?
Is this a visual...
Who will you fuck? Who will you
Visual novels have sex.
Who will you pre-marital sex with?
This is wholesome.
Okay, so do we think this is going to be good?
No. I gotta be honest. Oh, it's, Persona-free protagonist.
I told you, this is just people.
Oh, the PS4 controller.
Okay, you have to be the most disinterested. This is the character we're playing. We are Makoto from Persona 3.
Alright, my ears are filled with hundreds of simultaneous conversations from students all over the school.
I can't stand
I shove
it.
my books into my backpack and rush out the classroom, relieved to be free for the weekend.
I hate this place.
I'll probably spend my time gaming. Okay, that's the same
Gaming,
point.
I guess. Why?
Sorry, the controller's not great.
Okay.
No, they were super close to anything meaningful. Okay, I'm gonna skip dialogue. Very word, it seems that nothing in my life ever changes.
Wow, he's so relatable.
Well, he's so Persona.
As you can tell, we're recording this on Groundhog Day.
This is like 600th time we've had to play this.
The
They
only
won't let
difference
us
is I'm 1
go
year
free
older
until we
than
record the right
They won't
games.
let us go free until we marry one of them.
Do you really think we'd be playing Catholic girls otherwise?
It's the only way to break the loop. Rushing through the courtyard.
Have you tried us doing our homework?
It's Flash Thompson.
Hey,
We don't have any homework.
Don't hop away from us, Cottontail. Oh, I love a bit of racism.
Yeah.
You love seeing unconventional slurs.
Can we root for this bully character?
No!
Why not? It's so generic.
Just called a bunny Cottontail.
He's not a real person. There are no people like this in the real world. Such obvious villains.
Dave, the shadiest guy in school.
He does this to compensate for the fact he's called Dave.
Dave, yeah.
Let's help Sophia.
No, that's not.
What would Jesus do?
Have you seen us? We clearly get roughed up bad by these two.
And you can't date Sophia though, so it's no good.
Ironically, she is a rabbit.
She looks like a rabbit caught in a trap.
Come on, the
that's
next line's going to
racist.
say
That's
she is a
racist.
rabbit caught in a trap.
I mean, it's unhelpful stereotypes. Cursed freak.
The power of Christ compels you. End him.
I love the idea that like people would hate the bunny girl. In real life, that use oh, you're cursed because you got big ears and a fluffy tail.
Well, they probably would. People they've done worse for less.
If you want me to be realistic, she does not reach this age.
It's
Gabriel.
Wait, are you that's your name?
Let's go.
You're an angel.
Religion.
Wait, did you not even have a choice whether to help her out or not?
No, I think that's what this is the plot of the story.
Okay.
I am Gabriel.
Fake visual novel. Can we turn this off?
Why?
It's so
No.
bad.
I love that flip animation.
Now the teacher's gonna beat him up, probably.
Kane just hates high school stories.
It's too relatable, of course.
Yo, we're talking about how school doesn't help bully children. This is our social commentary.
Wow!
My strong sense of justice.
That I got from my parents.
This has a roll into private Catholic school 3 hours away from home. That's a punishment,
I
right?
don't think
We've been locked away from Sophia.
No one's ever done that.
Our local
willingly.
church offering scholarships over this one for people who want to attend different. Oh, what about
I
Sophia?
don't really have any attachments to anything at all, really. I just want to keep my nose down, despite not doing that.
So this is it, I guess.
This is where I die.
Yes, sir.
Glad I got to know you
he's
better,
got
Cod and
expelled.
Tiles.
He immediately becomes a misogynist and racist.
That's my favourite Persona 3
You
canon.
see, that's what happens when we let you be the protagonist, Ken.
Never expected that humans and monster people have so much in common. She has ears and a tail.
And that's it.
My
I think they were
brother
just
in
saying that
Christ.
she's good
Sorry.
at basketball because she can jump higher like a rabbit.
Oh my god. Oh my god, most people don't feel on rabbit testosterone and that. Just to
Can
get
we see
better height.
Rabbit Haikyuu?
Kane, You would see that. Let's be real.
I know I'm
let's
small,
see
but I
if
can
we
jump
can.
really high.
Oh, so is
Don't
this
worry
not
about me.
the
Us bunny
Catholic
girls
school?
are stronger than we look.
What? No, this is public school.
Oh, okay,
Which you can be
okay.
Catholic and public, but...
Right.
Ours was a public Catholic.
Yeah.
I say as
bunny
if we all
girls.
went to the same fucking primary school.
I know, we got beat up by the nuns at our high school, though.
Yeah, no, they were vicious.
Shouldn't have been a piece of shit.
Witches they were.
I'm not kidding when I say the nuns in fiction are very much meeting the standards of nuns in reality. They do beat you quite a lot. The one reason you shouldn't be called Gabriel, people shorten your name to Gabe.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't keep in touch with her. That's a shame.
Nah, yeah.
Good to have friends.
To be honest, have you ever cared about anyone you've lost touch with? Like, I was never that close to anyone.
Sister Agatha was very nice.
She was maybe the one nice, but she was still young. So.
Kane, read the Bible quote.
When men began to this isn't a real, began to
course they
multiply on the face of the ground. On the face of the... And daughters were born to them, the sons of God, and so that the daughters of men were fair. And they took to wife such of them as they chose.
Bro, have you ever read the Bible?
Yeah, have you read Genesis? It's an interesting read.
The nuns made
The nuns.
Sorry, are we triggering your trauma?
They tried to make me read it, but I couldn't focus due to the pain.
They handed out Bibles. We used them as footballs.
Then the Lord said, "My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh, but his days shall be 120 years."
What the fuck?
We got the short end of this. Does that mean we finally reached our peak potential when the average age of death is 120?
Well, I think in the Bible, like, years were calculated a bit differently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no, you're right.
I like the idea that we're just gonna we're gonna get a lot of views on this video because all like Catholics just start downvoting it.
Any publicity is good publicity. Was the Bible sexist, by the way?
The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them.
Well, it's probably not great.
I'm just saying that the sons are of God.
These
and
were the
daughters
mighty
are of
men that were of old, the men of renown.
Men being inferior to God. So...
These few lines of early scripture have been the cause of much controversy for the last century.
Well, I've never heard them before.
In the late 1950s and early 1960s, mankind shot the first satellites into space.
Seems
It
unrelated.
didn't take very long for those satellites to be used for practical purposes such as weather tracking and observation.
So it's in the Bible as
During
well.
one particular observation effort, scientists discovered some small towns and cities hidden in areas previously unexplored in regions of the 6 major continents. Various world government powers took it upon themselves to send people out to chart these unknown peoples and to find out how they had hidden themselves from the world up and into the modern era. What they discovered baffled and scared most of humanity. Monster people whose descriptions were always thought to be mere fantasy, harpies, dragonkin, slimes, succubi, and even best girls, were found among various other monster races, each reflecting stories from various myths from the surrounding ancient cultures. Average citizens were terrified. The government called for a quarantine of these newly discovered races. Many religions called them cursed and demon spawn. Some countries called for their extermination. Many monster people tried to fight back, but ultimately they were come on.
Dog. An exception that surprised many, the Vatican made a call to action for Catholics in the whole world to treat these newly discovered humanoids with the dignity and respect that any other human...
What? The Catholics of
This
all
is
people?
the least realistic part of this game.
Well, to be fair, it's an exception that surprised many, so...
Mostly Catholics.
To be fair, yeah. No, I'm willing to bet most Catholics were probably against them.
The Pope just liked monster girls.
These monster people are sapient, and they're still considered persons first and foremost. Still, people being who they are, most rejected this message, and monster people were subjected to oppression by the many societies.
Can we
who
throw
discovered
a
them.
"they rejected his message" meme over this?
Yeah.
Because it's just text.
They rejected Jesus because he was right.
Oh my god.
We got civil rights in America.
Just skip it. We get the idea.
The Catholic Church instrumental in spearheading the movement too.
Illegally marrying people. This is what.
You know what? I like the amount of lore building here, but this is a demo.
This
is the whole demo, probably.
I would love the fuck out of that if this was just a demo. If it was just a 10-minute manifesto.
it may be true that they may have come from a lineage cursed by God or the sinful actions of mankind. The children do not deserve to bear the grudges of their parents' sins.
Does anyone know this Bible verse?
The sons shall not suffer the sins of the father. Right. I don't know what number Genesis it is.
If it's Genesis.
After an early mass in my hometown, we arrived a day before my first class started to unpack my bags and find my bearings. I suppose,
church.
I suppose in this world, like, the Catholics were right then, if there's, like, demons and that.
Yeah, and...
I'm just saying, only two types of people believe in a real Satan.
The Catholics and, yeah.
Not even Satanists believe in
Exactly.
Satan.
Oh, yeah. I've never really had a deep connection with God. He doesn't come to me.
It's not like I don't believe or anything, I was just lazy.
Yeah. I've just never really...
Nah, this is an
No,
agnostic.
he's so relatable, really.
Sorry? I mean...
I think this is a very relatable agnostic.
It's like, yeah, I've
Receive
got
all
nothing
the
against
sacraments
it,
this
but, like...
far. I've got so much faith in this game.
It is...
The thing is, I have so much faith in this game, but unironically.
The weird thing is, I think that this game is for people like us, who were raised in Catholic schools, but never really were that faithful about it. I mean, the fact is, the church hasn't banned this. They might when it gets a full release, but...
The church does not have that power.
I wonder if the Vatican has like a, like in China has, what's it called, the internet wall of China, or something, it blocks sites.
Yeah.
The Vatican just blocks Undertale and this.
Block it in... Well, they'll block it within the Vatican.
No, they just block the fight command in Undertale. The rest of the game works fine.
The church is largely a force for good in the world.
It does seem to provide the most charitable services,
Remember
especially in healthcare and education.
I mean, I don't know much about what the Catholic Church does in the real world, but again, this is a fantasy world where they spearheaded the...
This is fantasy,
I
so
mean,
we have to take everything at face value.
I'm saying
that he tells
consider
us.
the real world. They spearheaded the Crusades.
And that was pretty badass.
I just
Can I have one video without you fucking cancelling us?
I just want there to be one gay option in this, and it gets you the bad end. That's what I want from this game.
Yeah, okay.
Can it be the human?
I've heard some good things about that Jesus fellow.
That's some deniability. Oh my god.
Wait, what if one of these characters is reincarnated Jesus?
Gabriel.
It's you.
It is probably you. Even non-Christians can't see that much fault in Jesus.
I mean...
He did feed the 5,000, that's... I appreciate that.
I think people take a very much thou shall not suffer the sins of the father approach to Jesus as well.
That wasn't God's message, that was Jesus' message.
Oh, that was God's message. Are we done yet?
No.
I'm really sorry. Jesus Christ.
There's not been one other person in a while.
A bit isolated.
Like, this is all world building.
I mean, it looks good for a
And
Catholic
look at some
school.
man.
Well, have you ever seen a building look like this?
Honestly, University of one
Kind of,
building,
yeah.
the one next to...
Like,
the
never
one next to
exactly,
Whitedale,
but-
like 5 minutes down.
Oh, surely
pretty
Father
like
Jones
this.
wants to ask for guidance around here. You're like a lost sheep of a priest.
Call
told
him
to
a
me
lamb,
like,
God damn it!
Last lamb. A messenger of God.
Oh, no, this
Oh,
is Damien.
that's not even me. Shit.
What?
We're just a
Why
self
did they show him at the beginning?
Maybe he's an OC. Also, why did we think that was us? He's not a human.
Because aside from having like one sharp teeth, he just looks really tired.
I don't know. Is he a vampire?
Daywalker.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
I love that.
That's definitely racist.
What I kind of want to... It'd be really interesting if it was like a night... If it was open 24 hours, like, because the vampires had like a different schedule.
Yeah.
The best they can do is start at noon.
Maybe this game will be clever.
Or it'll be the Catholic Church like enforcing their strict norms on racist adults. You know that.
Now we've allowed you to live here, but that means you'll have to live by
But that
our
means you have
rules.
9 to 5. You burn in the sun.
Yeah. Wait, he's a part of the student council.
Oh no.
Yeah,
We need to make friends
That
with
was
him.
the first thing we knew about him.
Imagine if I made this game, the social link thing would go up.
You know
Which,
what?
like,
Based.
Yeah, it would just be
You have gained a
GIF.
new thing.
You've activated Tower Arcana. No,
Thou shalt.
no, everyone will be Moon.
Everyone.
Everyone will be Moon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who that guy would be off first impressions. He's not Principal has to be Hierophant. That guy
Big
could be
tables.
Magician.
The area is filled with students.
Now Justice.
I'm not going to fall back into the usual visual novel tropes and jokes, but really,
What?
the area is filled with students.
Oh, she's a harpy. I didn't realise.
Neither did I.
Best
It's because we
girl,
couldn't
best
see
girl,
her.
best
You know what? This
wings.
has severely improved her chances.
Oh, so they pick them up, carry them off, kill them.
Yeah.
You know, like bird mermaids.
Yeah,
Bird mates.
we're like birds. This is what eagles do, to be fair. If you're a small
Okay,
enough
I like the name
child, you're
Sarah.
eagle's prey.
Sarah's nice. I'm Gabe, as in Gabriel. I hope everyone calls her, like the messenger from God.
yeah.
Like they all know the meme.
Yeah, that,
This dude be a
Every
Catholic
single
school,
one,
you
yeah.
know.
We've all just read the Bible.
yeah.
What's a good bird insult?
Something to do with eggs.
Featherbrain?
It's classic.
Kane,
I
are
don't
you
know.
looking up slurs?
I'm
towards
looking up
birds?
birds.
Harpy slurs. We could improve this game so much. A roughly rated
there it is, yeah.
All the details later. I know, I'm dating her. We'll
Well,
have
I
to see
need
the
to
rest
turn
of
off my VPN so I can get onto Reddit.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Monster dating sites blocked in your area.
This is a terrible video. Is she gone? Is it too late?
Can we date him?
No, I don't think so. Again, because that's
He's the
because the church is
tutorial.
very tolerant if you want to date a succubus.
And also, if you're on the student council, you're not allowed to.
Oh, that is an age-old trope, isn't it?
What?
Because this is a Japanese game.
It's not even just Japan. A lot of things where you can't date someone as a student council member. It's seen as bringing the school into disrepute.
Let's see.
And it is, to be fair.
We know your thoughts on romance.
I'm the only one who's right.
So you're saying these people are wrong?
Yeah. It's the locker room. We've got a new CG, everyone.
Would you call yourself attentive, Kane? There were at least two in our high school. Even if one was down that corridor, you're not allowed.
Is her name really Slime Girl?
I'd pull for
Well,
her.
you've
on-
gotta
we don't know her
find-
I'd
name.
pull for her.
She's
on
not
a
been
Gatsby
introduced yet.
She's a troublemaker, alright.
game. Oh, we can tell from her facial expression what her personality is.
Her personality is big mood.
They should have made it actually semi-translucent on the backgrounds.
Anyway, new best girl.
She looks a little like a tiefling.
Well, yeah. That's... Yeah.
What?
The demons, you...
How do vampires work in this? Like, would you still call them vampires if it's just like...
He's a daywalker, apparently.
Nightwalker.
Because vampires, like, they bite you and you become a vampire, or do they all come from, like, the one head vampire? If they just die, all of them die?
Well, I think the
Depends if
latter
you're a
one
Bram
is lamer.
Stoker loyalist.
I think the second one is much lamer. But yeah. Anyway,
Most instances of vampires in society, they tend to just take a medication to not be destroyed by the sun.
is she a dragon? I wouldn't have guessed that, but...
That would have been my third guess. I
Yeah.
thought Oni first.
Or Taurus.
Yeah, with the, you know...
Anyway, best girl, best girl.
She's got skill.
We're gonna pull on the gacha.
She's strong and smart. Wow.
Ren.
Ren.
I don't have one for Ren, I'm gonna
Is-
be honest.
Mm,
Is that short for Wyvern?
Yeah, we got
Yeah, it was-
Riven.
yeah, it's gotta be, right?
Well then, Gabe, with a name like that, you should
Right,
join the
well,
martial arts club.
Oh, we've got a lot for dragon people.
For fuck's sake, Gabe!